Ooh, what's going on? Welcome back to the 1776 report. Elon Musk buying Twitter was the single best thing for free speech over the last decade.
It was great.
It gave conservatives and other Americans a place to go to express their opinion, to express their viewpoints without fear of censorship. However, that took a giant step backwards this week as Elon hired a woke individual to be the new CEO of Twitter. This is terrible for the First Amendment.
This is bad. This is real bad.
This is terrible for free speech. While 99% of social media platforms censor viewpoints that do not go along with the woke agenda, it looks like Twitter may be headed in that same direction. Elon Musk names NBC ad chief Linda Yaccarino as the new Twitter CEO. Musk tweeted, "I'm excited to welcome Linda Yaccarino as the new CEO of Twitter. He said she will focus primarily on business operations while I focus on product design and new technology." Earlier in the day, Yaccarino announced that she would be leaving her role as chairman of global advertisement and partnerships at NBC Universal. So why the hell would Elon Musk do this? Why would he hire a woke individual? We have proof of this, and I'll show you the proof that she is a flaming liberal. She is a flaming libtard, a leftist. Why would he do this? Why would he hire her to run Twitter? Advertisers have been fleeing Twitter. Advertisers left a big time once Elon Musk bought Twitter. Ad sales represented more than 90% of the company's revenue before Musk purchased it in October. But many advertisers have fled the site since then. Earlier this year, digital marketing analyst firm Pathmatics reported that 625 of the top 1,000 Twitter advertisers, including major brands such as Coca-Cola, Jeep, Wells Fargo, and Merrick, had pulled their ad dollars. Monthly revenue from those previous top 1,000 advertisers plummeted by more than 60%. So, advertisers have been running from Twitter since Elon Musk purchased it.
And he's going broke.
All these businesses are woke, and they're not going to advertise on a platform that allows free speech. Well, this lady, Linda Yaccarino, was the individual responsible for placing ads on NBC. She was the advertisement chief at NBC. She is familiar and has relationships with a bunch of the largest advertisers in the world. These brands, they need a place to put their ads, and Elon thinks that this lady will be able to influence these brands to come back on Twitter. See, Elon has changed the business model of Twitter. It is no longer solely dependent on advertisers, as now Twitter Blue is bringing in a bunch of revenue. But if he can incorporate more ads with Twitter Blue, his revenue will increase substantially. Furthermore, Elon Musk has been getting absolutely crushed. He's rich as hell, right? But his net worth has dropped as Tesla stock has dropped by more than 58% over the last couple of years. So Tesla investors are saying, dude, Elon, you're spending way too much time over here at Twitter. You need to focus on Tesla. And it's caused the stock to underperform. So Elon's basically saying, all right, I'm going to put the CEO in charge over here at Twitter, and I'm going to focus more on Tesla. Makes sense. That's fair. But the problem is this lady is a woke hack. Another reason he needed to implement a CEO over at Twitter is he doesn't really own Twitter. He doesn't really own Twitter. He is in a bunch of debt. See, when he bought Twitter, he's one of the richest dudes in the world, hands down. But he didn't have the cash. He didn't have the cash to buy Twitter straight up. So he took on billions of dollars of debt.
Credit card debt. Credit card debt.
Twitter makes the first interest payment on Musk buyout. Debt sources. He is making $300 million payments to these banks who own the debt on Twitter. So you have a shitload of debt. You have a ton of debt that you're having to pay on. You have another company that you run that is plummeting. Its stock price is plummeting because investors feel like you're paying too much attention to Twitter. And then you have advertisers running for the exit because they think that you're allowing free speech, pretty much. These woke companies don't like that you're allowing free speech. So what do? You hire a woke CEO. I don't agree with it, but that's why he did it. Linda Yaccarino. Let's talk about the evidence that we have supporting the fact that she is a woke, liberal, leftist libtard. She is an executive chair for the World Economic Forum. If you're unfamiliar with the World Economic Forum, it is the place where all these globalist elitists go in Davos. They come together and talk about how they're going to push their globalist woke agenda on all of us peasants. She is an executive chair for this World Economic Forum. All right? That is supporting fact number one, that she is a woke hack. Number two, we have video evidence. She is a Fauciite. She is a Fauciite pushing the Fauci agenda.
Hey everybody, Linda Yaccarino here, class of 1980. We're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about masking up or packing up. I promise you, we're doing good so far. Just keep your distance, get your hands washed often, get tested often, and wear your mask. That'll get us closer and closer to normal days. We are resilient. We are tough. Keep doing it. And we'll be back at Beaver Stadium before you know it. Mask up or pack up. We're almost there. We are.
All right, so mask up or pack up. That is not a good sign for the direction of Twitter. That is not a good sign. Here's another tweet that is pretty damning from Linda. Know the facts. The Ad Council is working to inform Americans on why we must embrace an FDA-approved Rona vaccine and how to go about it. We're almost there. Let's cross the finish line. This is the person that is now running Twitter. She was working with the Ad Council in order to push the FDA, the Pfizer, the Johnson & Johnson propaganda, trying to work to push these advertisements to get millions of Americans the shot, the jab. Now, if you wanted to get the jab, that's your own opinion, but I don't think there should be woke propaganda pushing it. There shouldn't be commercials running, pushed by Big Pharma in order to influence individuals' own medical decisions. This is the person that Elon hired. Here's a clip from the World Economic Forum, one of the members, discussing her opinion on Elon Musk and why she doesn't like Elon allowing free speech on Twitter.
We have the rules which have to be complied with, and otherwise there will be sanctions. I think that the confidence has been weakened, and I had quite high level of confidence when it comes to Twitter. I have to say that we worked with knowledgeable people, with the lawyers, with the sociologists who understood that they have to behave in some decent way, not to cause really big harm to the society. I always felt that this notion of responsibility was there. So this is what I don't feel from Elon Musk personally.
Let me translate. The old Twitter was behaving. They were pushing our woke propaganda. They were censoring viewpoints. They were censoring dissenting opinion. Now, Elon is allowing people to express their opinion, to express how they feel about government. And we don't like that. He's not behaving. He's not pushing the World Economic Forum's globalist woke agenda. And now he's bending the knee to the World Economic Forum, hiring directly from their executive tree. This is terrible for free speech. And this hire is being roasted on Twitter, the same platform that Linda will be running in the coming months. Wow, sad. Bye-bye free speech. WEF, so very connected. I figure I'll be kicked off soon after. Such a disappointment. Big surprise. Whoa, not good. How did this happen? It makes sense why he made this hire. He needs to pay more attention to Tesla. He needs more advertising revenue, and he owes billions of dollars to big banks. But this is terrible for free speech. This is bad for the First Amendment. This is bad for Twitter. And it'll be interesting what direction Twitter takes after this hire. I believe there will be more censorship. I believe there will be more content moderation, which is unnecessary. The community notes are a great thing. Allow the community to moderate content. If somebody is spewing garbage, spewing hate on Twitter, the community reports it, and then it can be reviewed. But if they start to censor dissenting opinions on politics, medical opinions, vaccines. If they start to moderate that content, that is terrible for Twitter and free speech, and other platforms will come up from the ashes and take over. Let me know what you think about this hire in the comments. Do you agree with the hire? Do you like the hire? Or do you think this is bad for Twitter? I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Until next time, peace.